Hi guys, so today I'm going to do a bit of a different sort of video than I normally do. It's going to be kind of like a chit chat slash get ready with me video, but kind of slow paced. It's not going to be one of those quick sped up ones that I normally do, and I've just done like a really simple makeup look, not really that much makeup to be honest. It's just like a little bit of a base with bronzer, highlighter and a little subtle cat eye. So if you just want to watch this video and see what products I use, then feel free to do so, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye! I use the Ole Henriksen Balancing Cucumber Mist, which I really like as my toner at the moment. It's really good to use a toner when you get out of the shower because, you know, you may, especially at night, you may have some leftover makeup that you haven't got off, or, you know, it's really nice to use cotton buds as gentle exfoliation because it does remove the dead skin cells, and it just makes a great base for your makeup really. So I think toners are really important as well. I always like to use one, so kind of freshens you up as well, especially this one because it's so tightening as well, especially because of the cucumber. It really wakes you up in a way. Then I use my Skin Bleach Rhodial Serum, which just gets rid of any like pigmentation that I have. This is really good to use in the summer as well if you don't want any like uneven skin tone patches. So then I'd like to wait a bit before I apply my other serum because, you know, you need to leave time between each skincare product. So then I'll just apply some lip balm. This is just the Kiehl's Petroleum Skin Protectant. Now I've got this little box here with all little samples in from my You Beauty Advent Calendar, which I got for Christmas, and I've just been testing out loads of different products. I've got some Balance Me Face Oil in here, I've got some Dermalogica, so I've just been trying loads of different products, and I have some Creme de la Mer in here, which I didn't get from the calendar, but I got quite a while ago, and this is the Radiance Serum, so I'm going to use that because I like that glowing radiant look on the skin. And this is really good for dry skin as well. So it's also a good idea to keep little samples in a little pot by your dressing table. So if you're trying things out, you know, you can use stuff one day and then if you feel like using something else, because I always find that, you know, I always stick to my toner and I always stick to my, you know, serum and my cleansers, but sometimes I like to swap up moisturisers depending on how my skin feels. So then I'm going to use my Elemental Herbology Cell Plumping Moisturiser, which I use every day and I absolutely love it. And it's really good if you have dry skin as well. So I just take about that much between my fingers and then sort of press and release. So the last thing, I've had this for absolutely ages and I don't really use it that often, but this is the Estee Lauder Idealist Cooling Eye Illuminator. I actually bought this because I was looking at on YouTube videos and there was this Asian lady on there and she like showed a video of her using this on one eye and it showed the difference between both eyes and it made like a really big difference to her eyes. So maybe check that out. I don't know what it's called now, but I might post the link below because this is what made me buy this product. And it's kind of like makeup slash skincare because it does have like a tint to it, but it's really not noticeable. So I just put that under my eye. This is really good for depuffing as well because it has a ceramic tip, which is really cooling on the eye. It makes a great base for any under eye concealers as well. So if you're using something quite drying under the eye, like I'm trying to think what's drying, you know, you shouldn't really use Secret Camouflage by Laura Mercier, but if you use something similar to that under your eye, which you probably shouldn't, this is going to help. And also if you use something creamy like Bobbi Brown's Creamy Concealer, sometimes it can settle into the fine lines. This is going to help plump out the skin so it won't be so obvious if it does. So I just like to blend that with my finger. as well. And you can also do it on top of your eye if you know, get puffy up there as well. And the last thing in my skincare routine is SPF, and at the moment I'm using a product that's quite similar to the This Works Perfect Look Skin Miracle, and it's the No Foundation foundation by Dr. Perricone. And this is like a tinted moisturiser with a bit of a tan with an SPF 30. So I quite like this at the moment. And it makes a really nice base for your makeup as well. So for makeup wise, I'm going to go for like quite a nice natural base, and then I'm going to do kind of like a black smoky cat eye, but I'm not really sure yet. I haven't really got an idea what I'm doing, but I've just picked up a couple of products I'm going to use and I'm just going to go with it. So for foundation, I'm going to use the Dior Skin Forever, and I'm in the colour 022, and I'm just going to use this new brush that I got from Badalium Tools, I don't know how to pronounce it, and this is number 957, and it's really similar to a Sigma brush which I have, which is the P80. So if you like the P80, I'm presuming you'll like this as well. So I'll just shake it up and put a few squirts on the end. And what I like about this foundation is that it looks really natural, so if you're up close you really can't see, you know, the foundation on the skin because it sits really nicely, and it's also really hydrating as well throughout the day, so it doesn't really sit in any of your lines. If you have like laughter lines or anything like that, it really doesn't show up at all. It's a perfect colour as well. Got a bit of a red nose at the moment. I think it's because I've got a cold coming, or maybe the weather, because it's absolutely freezing at the moment. So that's the base done, and I'm just going to apply a bit of concealer, and I'm in kind of like a high-end mood today, so I'm going to be using my YSL concealer, and this is basically the one that isn't the Touchy Clock concealer. So not many people talk about this, but I quite like it. Love the packaging. It's just a stick concealer. Probably quite similar to Revlon's Photo Ready, if you want a cheaper alternative. But this is in the lightest colour. I just like to use my fingers with this because it helps melt the product as well. And then I'm going to apply a bit of primer on my lid, and my favourite one at the moment is Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC, and just apply it with my fingers, that's the easiest way to be honest. And it also just neutralises out any redness. I get quite red, especially after I wake up or I've just done my skincare, because my skin can get quite agitated if I touch it. So when I put this on, it just gets rid of any redness, and it also primes my eyeliner or eyeshadow. So I just like to put that on really roughly. And then I'm just going to set it with some Prep and Prime by MAC, and this is just a transparent powder that looks like this. And I'm just using a Sigma F25 brush. Because my skin's quite dry, I don't want to go overboard with the powder, because it can age you as well, powder can make your skin look a bit dull. So just gently. After I've done the face, I normally just go on to the brows, and I absolutely love the Browsings by Benefit in the colour medium because it has the wax and the powder together. So I just mix the two. People say you should apply the powder first and then the wax to set it, but I just like to mix them together. So I'm just using a disposable mascara one just to brush them up, and also get rid of any powder that's in them because that can sort of make them a bit lighter. So I just brush them up like that. And for the brush, I absolutely love the number 10 brush by Stila, which is a really dense angled brush, which is really good to get really defined eyebrows. So I just take a mixture of the two products, just put the mirror in front of me because I have to look in the mirror to do this, and I'm just starting halfway. I'm not starting here because that's going to make it look too obvious. I'm just starting midway and just building up the shape from the outside. And then once you've got the majority of the shape, it's good to go to the other eyebrow and just do that quickly. I'm going to apply a little bit of highlighter, and I'm going to use the liquid highlighter by Trish McAvoy. Apply it to the back of my hand and then take it from there. This is a really pretty, like, pearly pink colour, which reminds me a lot of High Beam by Benefit. It's really, really nice. Put down the nose as well. So now for the eyes, I'm going to do like a really simple cat eye, and I'm going to use the Long Lasting Gel Eyeliner by Bobbi Brown first. Because if you use gel eyeliner first, I find it tends to fill in the gaps between your lashes, and then you can use the liquid liner after if you need it. So I'm just using a Palladium Tools brush. So now I've got the actual shape of the eyeliner with the gel eyeliner. I'm going to go in with the liquid eyeliner, and this is Lorac Front of the Line Pro, and this is really good for getting a really precise line. And I'm going to take my Chanel, this is the Chanel Long Lasting Eyeliner in black. Looks like this, and I'm just going to line the waterline. I find this is quite good to smudge out as well, because it's got kind of like a gel consistency, like a long line gel by Bobbi Brown. It kind of reminds me of that. So to curl my lashes, I'm going to use my normal Shoot and Mirror eyelash curlers. And then for mascara, I'm going to use Benefit Their Real, which is a really good mascara, so if you haven't tried it, make sure you try it. And I've just got a little sample here from when I have my calendar. So now all I've done is just like taken my hair out of my hairband, and I've just brushed it through, and because I blow dried it last night, it's, you know, it's not totally like kinked up. I kind of blow dried it under, so it's got a bit of body, and I think I quite like it like this actually. So I'm not really going to touch it with any straighteners, I'm just going to leave it like this. And yeah, that's the end of the video, I think. If you found this helpful, or you you know, you found it interesting watching me get ready without like all the editing, then just let me know. And yeah, if you've got any comments, leave them in the box down below, and I always read them back, so I will reply, so don't worry about that. And I'll see you soon. Bye.